Hey, what's up? It's Adam with DIY Agency, and today we're going to talk about Yive Writer, a simple web app that allows you to create content literally in minutes and in great volume. So when you log into Yive Writer, you're going to see a landing page or a dashboard similar to this. The options here at the top are going to be Writer, which is going to be the access to the keyword and length and generation. A history of all the articles that you've created in the past. It gives you a little bit down here below, but if you're looking for the full history of every article you've ever created, you just use that. Tutorials is a simple access to show you how to utilize this in further detail. I don't think it's very complicated, so you may never ever need this because it's simple. Just enter some information and hit a button. But if you want to use it to its best capabilities, you can probably watch a video on the tutorials page, and that'll kind of give you an idea of exactly how it's done. And then if you need to submit a ticket in any way, shape, or form, which I've never needed to do, you'll just hit that tickets button. And so when we go into Writer, up top it will give you an example of how many credits you have left and your obviously your information. With this, something to note is that each word that you utilize is going to take away 1 credit. So as simple as it can be, you're just going to create a new article by entering in a keyword or a topic of your article, and then you're going to choose a length, whether you want it very short, medium, long, or very long. And again, it's 400 words, 600 words, 800 words, 1,000 words, or 1,200 words. So, for the purpose of this, what we're going to do is we're going to type in a keyword. I'll use dog training tips for beginners, and we'll look for the output, which should be about a minute typically. I'm going to use a long article of 1,000 words, which is pretty standard. Now this is version 3. Something to note is versions 1 and 2 were less than 100%. This is still not 100%, quite frankly. The first version was spitting out a little bit of gibberish, and a lot of the users were not happy. This version 3, is pretty top notch in my opinion. It's not perfect. It's not a copy and paste situation. However, it does allow you to kind of really understand what the content is about, and that way you can kind of edit from there. But if you're a non-copywriter like myself, this will give you an opportunity to just simply enter in a keyword and have a very good starter article created for you that then you can edit for yourself as either a script or an article for your website or a video channel. So as mentioned, what I'm going to do is it's 12:58 right now. I'm going to click the button and say generate article. As we can see, it's going to say it's on queue, and it will give me 1 minute or approximately a minute. It'll probably take about a minute or two to create. There will be a status bar, and it will give you an idea of how much longer I have to wait. If I did want to create multiple articles all at the same time, I literally just type in enter keyword or enter whatever article topic I'm looking for, and it just starts it in the queue. So I'm going to step away real quick. It's 12:59. As we can see, we're already 20% through, and I'll come back when it's completed. All right, so I'm back. As you can see, it's 12:59 here, and we have completed the article creation. So we're just going to click preview. And what it'll do is provide you with, obviously, the entire article for your editing or copying first. So what I do want to show you is that it did have a little bit of a hiccup. And so let's start with, it gives you a title from scratch, using rewards and treats effectively during dog training session, which is pretty good. It gives me a couple different topics here to work with. Again, it's not perfectly spaced, it's not perfectly written. These are things that you, of course, want to edit on your own. But right from the start, training your dog can be an incredibly rewarding experience, both for you and your pup, but it also can be a bit of a challenge at times. One of the best ways to make sure that your pup is motivated to learn is by using rewards and treats during training sessions. This method of positive reinforcement has proven to be one of the most effective techniques for teaching dogs new skills and behaviors. Here's how you can use rewards and treats effectively during dog training sessions. Now that's pretty excellent in my opinion. It's a great way to start an article. It kind of leads the reader to want to stay with it. And then again, it gives you kind of a first step. a way to choose which treats to use, vary rewards during training sessions, use rewards immediately. Now this is where it does get into a bit of a little bit of an issue. So you'll see that there's some spacing issues here. So obviously what you'll want to do is make sure you read the article entirely. And then down here, you'll start to see that it's gotten a little bit even worse with the spacing. So what I would do is probably just, maybe even, delete that out in the future here. So what I would do is literally I would copy this and I would just end up deleting this part. And then I would probably go in and type in something like a new keyword, how to use rewards in dog training, and just make it something short. And I would then be able to go ahead and create a secondary article to put into the bottom if I really needed to, because I eliminated a little bit of the content. Now, again, this is just a starter concept for writing articles. It is not perfect. If you use any other thing like Jarvis, if you use Article Forge, Content at Scale, any of the key or the article writing softwares that I've reviewed, I'll tell you again, none of them are perfect. Each of them have kind of their own hiccups. But again, this is a great one to just put in a keyword and then have some content generated super quickly. And again, it's depending on how many credits you purchase, it'll give you a great starter plan to work with for creating content on a daily or weekly basis to fill up your blog, your website, your scripts for writing for video content. And as you can see during this conversation here, again, it's only 1:03. I've created another article, and again, this one's a shorter one, but effective tips for integrating toys into your reward system. It gives me a numbered system, so it's pretty solid, and I do recommend that you give it a try. So I'll put these both these articles in the description below. And speaking of below, I'd love to hear your feedback. So if you have any questions or comments about your experience with the YiveWriter, or any questions you'd like to have answered, just enter them in below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. I do appreciate your time watching this video, and look forward to providing the next one. I'll see you then.